Hello everybody, and welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am Jason, and we've got a replay cast going for you guys today. Disturbance versus Boogan Squad, a match that was played on March 14th, so a couple weeks old, but our friends at Disturbance have been being a little bit neglected in the casting world, so I thought I'd go ahead and give them a replay cast. Just to try and make up for the fact that they've been slipping through the cracks a little bit. But either way, we are going to load up their match here, and it looks like these teams have even done me the great favor of being on the correct side of the map here as we load in. Game number 1 going to be played out on Tomb of the Spider Queen. This is an old patch, so I'm gonna have to get used to some of the different buttons here.
Prepare yourself.
There we go. And we've actually got our old style in-game patch overlay, which should work, I think. Maybe. There it is, except it doesn't have any of the teams or anything. That would help if we, actually, we're gonna put this on pause real quick while we get it set up. I don't know why all these got turned off, but let's just populate all those in, and I think we're good. One more. Something else. There we go. Missed one. Or two. Alright. So, on the left,
Battle begins
we have
in
Disturbance.
10 seconds.
And we're going to have Kurtz playing the Karazim. Mambo going to be playing Li Ming. Wraithling going to be on the Garrosh. Captain Roberts going to be playing the Rainer. And down in bot, we've got Bilal playing the Artanis. Meanwhile, on the right, Boogan Squad, we've got Bummerknot going to be playing the Muradin. Tom Peace on the Malfurion. Mantis being thrown in there on the Arthas. Wraithling in a lot of trouble here is Michael on the Kerrigan. Chasing after him here. Bummerknot there too. It's going to be a 1-for-1 though. Arthas traded out for Garrosh. And who else have we not? We got Camp Balls on the Junkrat as well. All right, so right out the gates, a 1-for-1 trade. Artanis going right to the bot lane, and I'm gonna be slowly adjusting the sound down here because, man, that's loud. All right, good start there for both squads, getting the combos out. And being the old patch layout, we'll have all the talents just up in the top. But we will occasionally check in on these, give you some of the numbers. But this thing's so massive, I'm not going to keep this up too often. So right out of the gate, Disturbance getting just a slight rotational advantage here. They got to be careful. This is a good gank squad over on the side of Boogan Squad. You see Bummerknot trying to jump in, get the stun on the back end, just one of those squishies, but Wraithling ends up taking quite a lot of damage. Doing a nice job of being up front, though, making himself the only target really available. Meanwhile, down in the bot lane, Bilal and Mantis going to be going back and forth on this one. Thank you very much, Arrow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. Too many things to set up with these darn casts. Oh, huge double stun there from Michael. Nice combo. Wraithling is in trouble, and actually the end of the fray, or not into the fray, just the good old-fashioned dwarf toss. Gonna be able to get in there and secure that one. Camp Balls actually finding the kill. So 2-1 on the kill counter right now. Slight level lead for the side of Disturbance. You know, they've definitely been winning the rotational war up until that point there. Michael with that double jump trying to find something on Bilal there, but we'll go ahead and think better of it and rotate down. A little bit of a gem advantage right now for Boogan Squad. I'll have to see if they are able to fully capitalize on this. But right now, it's a 3v4 up here in this top lane. Disturbance looking to make something happen. Kurtz is going to go in, start punching. The Roots trying to zone. Let's actually find Wraithling there. Now they got to watch out. Michael rotating up here. Making this a 4v4. The jump in, the stun onto Karazim, the combo to follow up, and Captain Roberts is going to go down. Boogan squad finding a big pick there. Exactly when they needed it. Nice sidestep there by Tom Peace. Not going to eat that massive orb from Mambo. Is Mambo number 5, though? That is the question on the team. We'll have to figure that out later, I guess. Artanis falling, though, in the bot lane. Big rotation from Michael. Helping out Mantis in that solo. And it's going to be more gems going in as Michael's going to toss 15 on in. Campbella's going to be turning in another 11. Now just 7 away for Boogan squad. Neither team prioritizing the camps early. They're just in lane, getting the soak, getting the gems. And the occasional picks coming out here in this rotation-heavy pick comp that they have here with Michael on the Kerrigan. Another massive combo. Didn't even need the Storm Bolt. The root actually not finding the mark, but it does zone Kurtz back. Has actually dashed back to try and dodge it. Meanwhile, Bummermount getting kind of low. They're trying to get the counter engage is Disturbance, but another big 2-man stun, and Wraithling is low. He's going to have to walk away. Mambo finally going to come down here, and all of a sudden we've pulled all 5 members of both squads down into this bot lane. Karazim just now coming back up. Mantis does have the turn in by himself over on the side of Boogan. Captain Roberts and Wraithling getting low once again. Oh, but Mantis barely making it out there. Gonna have to back up. Meanwhile, the rest of the other squads getting back into lane. Just 4 more. Bummermount's got it, but Kurtz is going to block. Tom Peace trying to zone there with the root. And now it looks like a 5-man commitment to it. But Bilal turning into the bot. It's not going to be enough. Karazim going to end up falling. Wraithling is going to be booped out and take a decent amount of damage there. Mantis will score the final turn in, though. And first set of Web Weavers are going to come out here for the side of Boogan squad. And they get the pick on Artanis. At the same time, what a time to be able to get that pick. Artanis with that amateur opponent, so strong in the counter siege, and able to really rip apart these web weavers. And so he's not going to be available as these hit the ground, and we're going to see the full 5-man commitment up to the top lane by both teams. Artanis a little later, though, from being dead. Wraithling is in a lot of trouble here. He's going to go down along with Raynor. Mantis trying to cut off the rotations. Nice root and just a lot of zoning around the corner there. They're going to force the members of Disturbance to have to go around the backside. Just like that, it is 9-1 on the kill counter here for Boogan squad. Not only that, but right now they are up. They're about to get their level 10s here as they get another pick. This time onto the Artanis, and this fort is going to be under an immense amount of pressure as the level 10s come in hot. It is going to be the Tranquility along with, you see it right here, Syndragosa coming out. Look out, the root to follow, the stun, the Riptire. Oh, and Kurtz just barely living through that. We're also going to see Kerrigan coming out here with, I'm trying to remember the name of that darn heroic. But there it is, Summon Ultralisk. And who didn't we cover? Muradin with Avatar, of course. So not all spice over on the side of Boogan squad for their level 10s, but Tranquility, pretty spicy to try and keep that sustained up, and Ultralisk is just uber spice. And with Muradin and the Avatar, I think Syndragosa, definitely warranted. Gonna help them with the extra push, and that's usually a heroic I see teams pick when they're kind of ahead already. They're already winning the game, and they just really want to keep that rolling. Looks like we had Wraithling DC and come back in. Meanwhile, this bottom lane building up quite a bit. Members of Disturbance gonna want to answer to this. These ranged minions do quite a lot of damage, but instead they're gonna go ahead and rotate to mid, but they don't have the level 10 This is really not the fight they want. Wraithling gonna get comboed here by Michael, and he's in all kinds of trouble. The route to follow by Tom Peace, and another big pick behind, Bummer not going in. Karazim is gonna end up going down. They're trying to push forward here and get that fight before level 10. Captain Roberts will go to the bot lane and clear that up, but a ton of damage to that bot wall, and it looks like right now the Red Web Weavers are going to start coming out once again. Captain Roberts, oh, look out, the root. It's going to be an easy combo follow-up for Michael. They even go ahead and burn the Cindy. Would have liked to see the angle just a bit further to the right. It was just a bit outside there to miss the keep itself, but either way, they are charging in here. Seven-sided coming out on the other side, and along with the Purifier being put on Michael, gonna zone the Kerrigan away for the moment as those level 10s now coming out here for Disturbance. We've also got Warlord's Challenge. Oh, and Artanis falling big time. Garrosh falling as well, and look out. Boogan Squad looking to end this game before I can even announce the level 10s for the side of Disturbance. And they are pushing in the top lane as well with Junkrat. Just a ton of damage from not only the Webweaver and the Junkrat, but there's even a Catapult back there just pouring it on. Bottom keep goes down. Combo and Li Ming is down. Webweaver now getting onto the core. Kurt's going to have to shuffle his way on back. The Ultralisk actually going in onto the mid keep, tanking that. Now going to turn around and end up going down here. Wraithling just barely making it out. I don't know if they can end here, but the game at this point seems like it's all but over with the mid keep going down as the final structure for Disturbance. And I just don't see how you come back from this kind of deficit at this point in the game. Garrosh trading out here for Kerrigan. Riptire is going to come out and zone a few of the members away, and it looks like right now Boogan Squad are going to be backing up without their Kerrigan, but the damage has been done. Back to those heroics. We announced most of those already, but Disintegrate coming in from Mambo, and Rainer's Raider coming in as well. 17-2 on the kill count. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at these stats. Ton of hero damage coming out from Mambo, but they're not quite able to secure the kills so far. And that's kind of Li Ming's big problem right now. You know, you see the full orb build coming out from Mambo, and it does deal quite a lot of spread damage, but you need some kind of finisher. You know, Artanis can be that guy, as can Karazim, but they just haven't been able to find it just yet. Level 16's right around the corner here for Boogan Squad. Kerrigan, of course, dealing a ton of damage. Big difference there is they are securing the kills with that forward momentum. Blue Webweavers are going to be coming out, but up here in the top lane, Boss is being grabbed for the side of Boogan Squad, and just too far out are the members of Disturbance to even look to contest this. This is really just an opportunity for them to try to equalize the map. But level 16s are now in for Boogan Squad. They can look to try and take a fight here in the mid, and it looks like that is where they are going. They're going to go ahead and focus on the Webweaver as Disturbance backs out. In the top lane, they'll have a little bit of help from the Webweaver, trying to... Oh, man, the boss stun. Hello. Going to clear out the Webweaver's buddies and deal quite a lot of damage to that. Meanwhile, Boogan Squad just kind of playing this slow. We know that they are in control of this map, and the only way they can really lose this is to, you know, give the team fights to Disturbance that they desperately need to win in order to try and bring this one back. Oh, but Michael's got to be careful. He's kind of isolated out here. That orb just barely being too short, and the swap too. Man, Disturbance so close to being able to make a play there. Just, it's a game of inches right now. And there's the big orb. We'll get the reset on that. But, and again, the Syndragosa coming out, slowing the members, and just a massive Riptire. Michael coming back after being zoned out for a minute there by the Purifier beam, but Jimmy's not long for this world. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it. Game 1 Gonna be going over to Boogan Squad here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. GG. Well played. Tom Peace, look out! The core's after. Okay, fine. Not the greatest siege over on the side of Boogan Squad. They're gonna get it eventually. It will go down. Alright, so I'll give you guys a quick look at these stats once again and the talents so you guys can get an idea of what these guys were picking and playing throughout the game. Yeah, just massive plays coming out from Michael there on the Kerrigan. Tons of damage, tons of kills secured. Also, Tom Peace doing a very nice job with the healing numbers. Malfurion, just a ton of healing that game. But, you know, it's just Boogan Squad doing a very nice job of, you know, playing the game that they wanted to play and kind of dominating, you know, the map in terms of executing their strategy and what they wanted to do with it. All right, and so we will jump on into game number 2. Cool thing about this replay cast is it is the first of the replay casts that I posted that were in the special new folder format. So to be fully honest with you guys, I don't even know who wins this match, I should say. You know, I see that there's a game 2, but I don't know whether or not there's a game 3. So don't ruin it for me, because I have no idea who's gonna win. I will say this much though: Boogan Squad very strong in that first match. And even though I made the file, it was 2 weeks ago, so I've done so many other files, I actually don't remember if there was a third one for this series or not. Alright, so we'll load on in the new replay. Is the authenticator going to check me? That's the question. I don't think so. No. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be going to Battlefield of Eternity for game number 2. I apologize for the long load times here. The game's taking its time. But again, want to thank the teams for staying on the proper sides here. That's always super helpful. All right. So loading in here for game number 2 of this Division D West matchup. On the left, we have Disturbance. We're going to have Kurtz playing the Asmodan. Mambo going to be swapping over to heals this game on the Lucio. Wraithling going to be playing the Diablo. Captain Roberts on the Leoric. And Bilal going to be playing the Phoenix. Meanwhile, on the right, Boogan Squad, we're going to have Bummernout going to be playing the... I don't know who that is, actually. Looks like the Jimmy. Tom Peace going to be playing the Tyrande. We've got Michael playing the Johanna. Kambals is going to be on the Junkrat. And up in the top, we've got Mantis playing the Gazlo. That is indeed what we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Right away, both teams doing our customary 4-1 rotation. And here comes the approach from the flank there by Wraithling. Huh. Press F to pay respects for the pre-worked Lucio that is now banned. Just give him a few days and I'll get him rezzed. Yeah. Don't worry, he'll be available in, you know, in about a week from now. And then we'll start to see him banned out in every single game. Don't worry, it'll happen. All up in the top lane. This should be a very interesting matchup. Mantis on the Gazlo versus Bilal on the Phoenix. I think that definitely goes the way of Phoenix, but it just takes him a while to chip away at all those extra turrets and the madness that is Gazlo. And actually, they're going to swap it up. They're gonna put Bummernot up in the top on the Rainer, and they're going to bring Gazlo on down. I agree. New Lucio is pretty fun. Arrow. I've played it a little bit. High Five is kind of neat. I don't know if it... Yeah, it gives him 2 viable options depending on CC. But either way, this is old style Lucio that we've got Mambo on here, as this is a replay cast from a couple weeks ago. So we are seeing Captain Roberts getting stunned though. Big lunar flare, and the bombs just barely not going to be enough. Mambo hitting the heal button, giving him just enough sustain to get through that one. Globes coming in from Kurtz. We'll actually take a quick look at that. 49 globes so far, so we'll occasionally check in. Just that in the old patch style observer, that thing is just too massive to have up all the time. But either way, up in the top lane, both these guys doing pretty decent. Just kind of going back and forth. No damage on either wall yet, and both teams going to go ahead and rotate out to their respective camps to get this going before the objective spawns. And we see it's going to be top and bottom spawn here for these immortals the first go around, as it always is. The first couple are mapped out the same every single time. Little randomness based on which one's top and which one's bottom. But then as they go out into aggressive posturing after halftime, that is consistent. And the race is very, very good for Boogan squad, especially with the Tyrande Hunter's Mark. Just they're going to be able to rip this thing apart. Meanwhile, the members of Disturbance not really prioritizing coming in on this early. It's going to allow the side of Boogan squad to get to halftime pretty early. Bummernot does get charged and flipped. But nice zoning coming out from Boogan squad, especially with that grenade there from Campbell's. I keep wanting to say Campbell's. Either way, the members of Disturbance coming in to try and defend this. Big globe coming in. Tom Peace is actually in trouble. Captain Roberts going to swing that hammer down. Looks like it's Reinhardt. Anyone? Anyone? Leo, Reinhardt skin? Just saying. Maybe instead of the Wraith Walk, he can do that charge. Well, anyway. We are going to see Wraithling coming in from the side, though. Big flank onto Bummernot. Not quite going to be able to find the kill pressure, but they are giving Phoenix some time on the backside to go ahead and try and clear this up. You know, Gazlo went down to bot lane to push for a little while. Now it's coming back up on the flank. And look out! Diablo is going to end up going down, and that's going to spawn the retreat here from Disturbance. They're going to back out, and Boogan squad will be given the room they need to finish this off. Captain Roberts trying to find a spooky hand or something to help him out. But either way, first map objective going to go the way of the Boogan squad. We'll be spawning up in the top lane. Gazlo already rotating to the bot. Mantis gonna see if he can push this out. Bilal is here on the other side, and he's gonna have the help, at least for a little while, of that General of Hell from Asmodan. But the big push is up here in top. The globe is gonna be good to clear out a lot of that wave, but not quite able to kill a lot of those actual minions to get him to stacks. Right now up to 94, so pretty decent progress for the first 5 minutes here for Kurtz. They're looking for late game, though. We'll have to see if it ends up going late game. Meanwhile, Mambo being booped around himself there by that grenade. And again, Wraithling just taking a ton of damage. He is going to fall. Not quite able to make it out there. And just like that, the top fort will go down. It was a big immortal, but a lot of times you don't see that kind of value from the first immortal getting that fort if your team's got decent counter siege. And you know, that counter PvE damage kind of goes hand in hand with the concept of having good burn. So teams that prioritize the burn on this map for those immortals get to also use it defensively. So that's really not the comp that Disturbance went with here. That's why you see just such a rough time clearing that up in the first place. Boogan squad also having a lot of good siege damage to pair with their good burn. Again, the two kind of going hand in hand. Huh. Best Gazlo NA. Well, is that because Mantis is a quality Gazlo, or because he's the only one in North America playing the Gazlo? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could make an argument of whether or not he's better or worse than Soak Every Lane's be Metaho. He plays an awful lot of it. And actually, I think there's a Div A team that plays a lot of it too. But anyway, that would be me. All right. Well, welcome to the stream. We'll try and keep the camera up on you here to see how good your Gazlo play. The spray game and the dance game is certainly on point. That's well done. Meanwhile, we do have both teams rotating out to grab their camps. Level 10s coming in for the side of Boogan squad. We are going to see the Shadow Stalk along with Gravel Bomb, Blessed Shield, Riptire, and the Rainer's Raider for the members of Boogan squad. I like this call though. Mantis up in the top lane, still getting that soak value. They don't need everybody immediately on here, and this is going to be a defensive posturing. And this is very aggressive from Captain Roberts. They do not have their level 10s yet. They don't really want to force this fight. It's one thing to defend under the Immortal, but they don't want to step out from that circle without level 10. Mantis now coming in on the flank. Big Globe coming in from Kurtz. Going to chunk the members of Boogan squad out. Captain Roberts and Mambo do get hit by that Grabo Bomb. The follow-up is good. Huge Riptire as well coming out. And Boogan squad going to find themselves a couple more kills. And you start to see this snowballing just a little bit here in this match. But Bilal not quite going to be able to find that actual cast on the Savo. It gets interrupted. Wraithling once again trying to make it out, but not going to quite get there. And a 5th kill going to go over to Boogan squad. The Entomb on the other side, though, going to trap in a couple members. Force them to scatter a little bit. Oh, and Rainer's Raider going to pick off Leoric there. Gonna get the last of that kill. 6-1 now on the kill count for the side of Boogan squad. Meanwhile, Disturbance do have their heroics picked up here. It is going to be the Apocalypse, along with the Blackpool, Sound Barrier, Entomb, and the Purification Savo. There is that Blackpool, not finding the mark on anybody that time, though. But a massive charge by Wraithling. Follow-up stun from the Immortal, and Tyrande gets completely decimated there. Wraithling getting kind of low, though. We are going to see the Grabo Bomb on the other side. It finds 2, but there's no stun follow-up. Captain Roberts getting very low. Gets booped around, and Junkrat's doing a nice job of poking them out. But this is the constant problem with the, the Junkrat, the Orb Build Li Ming, the Kael'thas. They're so good at dealing AoE damage, not quite as good at finishing kills. You have to have somebody lock them in, or you have to have some kind of mobile finisher like a Greymane or a Genji. And they're just not... They're finding a lot of kills this game, but in this team fight at least, Riptire actually going to end up being the finisher there, but all kinds of trouble on the backside. Spooky Hand and Savo getting so close, but Campbellis gets out with almost no health. Leo going down in return, and now Bilal's the one in too far. What a turn here from Boogan squad. Almost the desperation moves coming out here from Disturbance at this point in this matchup. And they're not quite going to find those kills they desperately needed. 9-2 on the kill counter. Worth noting that Azmodan is now done with that initial quest. But 13 talents here now in for Boogan squad as they look to push in with this one. Mambo gonna get booped around and taking a ton of damage there. Almost killed, actually, on the backside of that. Wraithling down here actually gets trapped in the corner by that Entomb. But the Entomb also trapping in Rainer. They'll get the kill there, but Lucio falls on the backside. Michael getting super aggressive onto that and is going to end up paying with his life. So it's a 2-for-1 exchange. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Mantis just doing Gazlowe things. And we do see the Immortal pushing in here on the bot. Gonna get a bit of that front wall down. But overall, a pretty good defense there by Disturbance. That could have been a lot worse. In the 4v5, they definitely had a bit of an advantage there. Gazlowe gonna be ready as soon as his camp spawns. Junkrat also in the bot. So good macro there from Boogan squad. If it's no longer safe after that 1-for-2 exchange to push in with the Immortal, play that macro game. Get those camps out nice and early. So a pair of Khazras marching down each lane now for Boogan squad. And both teams actually going to rotate, maybe get their camps a little bit early. Boogan squad going to grab it nice and early here. And they're going to look to push up here in the top lane. It looks like 5-man push squad coming to the top while they see multiple members down in bot. And it looks like Disturbance are going to look to try and respond to this. On the flank here is Wraithling. This is the fight that they want. 316, nice flip combo into the stun. They're also going to put down the Gravo bomb, so they get 2 kills right away onto Disturbance. Good response there to the dive, and they wanted to force that fight before 16, but they just weren't quite able to secure the kills. That extra percentage super helpful. Now level 16s are in, and they are going to push at this keep like crazy here with this double camp. There's not a whole lot that Disturbance can do to try and clear this out. Captain Roberts trying. It looks like finally Boogan squad are just going to relent and back up here. And they do get it cleared. Top keep will stay alive. But now the question is, what can they do on this objective? They're going to secure halftime for free. And now Disturbance looking at, 2 bad options here. They can either take the fight and down the level 16s and just try and force, or they can just choose to allow Boogan squad to have it. And they're a little bit slow on this rotation. Most of the Immortal's health is already gone, but they do get here early enough to defend it. Entomb does come out onto Rainer. The stun to follow up as well from the Immortal there. But a huge Riptire going to come in, finish out Phoenix. And that's a good start to this team fight for Boogan squad. Mantis actually gonna throw out the laser there. Looks like Joe actually gets the finishing blow though. A 3-for-0 exchange. Once again, favorable team fight for the side of Boogan squad. It's kind of been the story for them all match long. Excelling in the team fighting and just taking the profits from those. A Gazlowe favorite taking those profits. Level 16 still not anywhere near future here for Disturbance. And full shield Immortal going straight on to the keep here. Apoc is going to come out trying to zone them back a little bit. Savo as well, but there's no slow to pair with it, so doesn't deal too much damage to the side of Boogan squad. Lucio, though, going to get caught out and picked off here. In what was hoping to be a big defense here for Disturbance, losing your support early, not a good sign at all. And we're going to see a ton of CC coming down onto Phoenix. That's a big kill. Asmodan trying to hit from range here, but not going to be enough damage. And just like that, Boogan squad marches through the bot lane and is going to pick up the 2-0 domination here on Battlefield of Eternity. Very efficiently done. Give you guys another quick look at these talents. And 362, the final count there for Asmodan. And we'll give you guys a quick look at the stats. 19-4, the final kill count. Droopy, yes, I am actually casting tonight. We've got a 6:30 match coming up for you guys. Let me actually look at that. Make sure I got the right. Time. Yep, UARC Esports versus Wood League at 6:30 p.m. PDT. So just about 3 hours from now. Figured I'd do some replay casting, before. And then I got team practice at 8, so I'm already pushing the time on that one just a little bit. But either way, that is going to be Disturbance versus Boogan squad. Very quality matchup. Big win there for Boogan squad, securing themselves those 3 points. And let me go ahead and take a look to see if we have another replay cast we can do here. Got quite a lot of them built up in this neat little folder. Let's see, who else might we pick up? I'm thinking we might just do another Disturbance match. Yeah, let's go ahead and skip up to a week to Thursday, March 21st. We're going to do Disturbance versus the OC Peach Boys. And I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break to set that up, get back to some people in Discord, and I'll be right back with another replay cast. Don't you go anywhere.